destroyed. The startling divorce drama over the fate of frozen embryos that could have huge repercussions across the U.S.
Saving SmackDown. Walmart and Amazon go head-to-head with deep discounts on summer sales. Who's really got the prime deal?
It's down to 2, an explosive night on The Bachelorette as the 2 men left standing cannot stand each other. And a GMA exclusive with the booted suitor who said goodbye to Caitlyn.
It will not be easy not seeing you.
And the Strahans take Washington. Michael's 10-year-old twins interviewing the First Lady. How they teamed up with Mrs. Obama to turn the tables on Michael.
Good morning, America!
Good Morning America continues live from Times Square with Robin, George, Lara, Amy, Ginger, and Michael.
And a bulldog right there in Times Square this morning, checking out the new Woof Washer. Now, they say this is the brand new way to clean your dog in the best possible way. Look at that tail. That dog seems pretty happy about it. We're going to test it all out live in just a little bit. It's called the Woof Washer.
The Woof Washer. Woof Washer 360.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
You can do it. You can do it, buddy. Oh,
yeah, not so much.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Taylor Swift fan. Also, how adorable was that? Your twins are just so precious, and they landed a big. They're our youngest GMA correspondents. Yes, we deputized them to head to the White House and talk with the First Lady.
Yeah, and they went right to the White House. They weren't nervous. They didn't hesitate. And they interviewed First Lady Michelle Obama about the White House Kids State Dinner, which they were excited about. And Bo and Sonny crashed the interview, which they were more excited about. They are so excited about dogs and animals.
Well, they would fit right in here with the Woof Washer 360.
Oh, they have those dogs stepping through that loop with no problem.
They'll never forget that.
They'll never forget it. And I'm just, I saw that Dad almost let it loose on TV.
I'll bet. Well, we'll let you cry in private over there because Robin's also got one-on-one backstage with Kenny Chesney. That's coming up as well. You see them right there. So we have a lot to get to this hour. First, let's get the morning rundown from Dan Harris.
Hey guys, the big story this morning, of course, that historic deal to keep Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. President Obama saying this is a deal built not on trust, but on verification. The agreement to curb Tehran's nuclear capabilities comes with more comprehensive inspections in exchange for the lifting of economic sanctions over time. Facing a serious battle in Congress, the president this morning said this deal helps reduce the chance of more war in the Middle East. And ABC's Terry Moran has more on this deal. He's in Vienna where the deal was hammered out. Terry, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dan. The basic outlines of this deal are clear. Iran gets relief from those sanctions that have been crippling its economy. It essentially gets to become a normal country again, reintegrated into the world community. The United States and its allies get a very strict regime of inspections and monitoring of Iran's nuclear activities, a way of essentially making sure that Iran cannot get a nuclear weapon, the president claims, for at least a decade and maybe more. That's the basic deal. The devil is in the details. How will it work out, and how will it proceed to achieve those objectives? Right here, there is a sense that history has been made after a long and grueling effort. President Obama has had this in his sights since the beginning of his presidency. Dan?
Terry, thank you. But now it goes to Congress and the debate begins. For more analysis and reaction from world leaders to this nuclear deal, you can log on to abcnews.com. The son of a police officer from Boston is due in court today on terrorism charges. Prosecutors say he wanted to support ISIS by carrying out a pressure cooker bomb attack on a college campus. Legal filings indicate he may suffer from mental illness. More wild weather overnight. Flash flooding killed at least one person in eastern Kentucky. 11 others went missing overnight after rising water swept away dozens of mobile homes. Look at that. As many as 4 tornadoes touching down in Kansas, and Ginger's forecast is coming up. Business news. Some are calling it a cyber smackdown, a fight between the biggest online retailer and the website of the world's biggest real-world retailer, and it could save you big money. Here's ABC's Mara Schiavocampo.
This morning, Amazon and Walmart going head-to-head in an online shopping bonanza some are calling Christmas in July. Amazon celebrating their 20th anniversary with Prime Day on July 15th, a super sale beginning at midnight tonight for members of its $99 per year Prime service, claiming they'll be offering better deals than on Black Friday. And now, Walmart announcing its own sale to rival Amazon's. More than 2,000 special atomic deals on online purchases also starting Wednesday.
This has gotten really nasty. Walmart doesn't like to lose. Amazon is killing them in e-commerce.
Walmart even taking a swipe at Amazon's paid Prime service in a blog post, writing, "The idea of asking customers to pay extra in order to save money just doesn't add up for us." Amazon's response? The idea of charging your in-store customers more than your online customers doesn't add up for us.
Amazon, Walmart, a lot of other retailers want to get a leg up on this because they think that eventually people will be doing most of their shopping online.
For Good Morning America, Mara Esquivel-Campo, ABC News, New York.
Thank you, Mara. And finally, what's better on a hot summer day than a water slide? Behold what Guinness has confirmed to be the world's largest inflatable water slide. It is nearly half a mile long. It's made of the same material used in bouncy houses, and it's now been set up on a ski slope in New Jersey. Some test runs have been made by the staff, but state safety officials need to approve it before the rest of us can use it. One commenter on abcnews.com raised a good point. What happens if you lose your bathing suit halfway through this thing? That's a long way to go. Barebacking it.
Quarter mile run.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Can't unsee that one now. Okay, let's go to Michael in the Social Square.
All right, thank you, George. Now here's a look at what's ahead on the GMA Morning Menu in the Social Square, powered by Samsung Galaxy. The huge battle over frozen embryos happening right now that could shape the future for so many families. And my twin daughters taking the White House, going 2-on-1 with First Lady Michelle Obama, plus a GMA exclusive. The Bachelorette's been sent home after an explosive new episode. We have all that, and these dogs are putting the wolf washer to the test live on GMA here in Times Square with the people. What's up?
GMA's Morning Menu is brought to you by Advil. Advil, fast and strong on tough pain.
This guy roamed the earth over 65 million years ago.
Laker van.
Yeah, we need to sell it.
Hi. Need an appraisal?
Yeah, we do.
When selling your car, start with a written offer. No strings attached. CarMax. Start here.
Guys, it's Seal. My eyes became
Is this a man or a woman singing?
It's a man.
This trip's exactly what we needed.
Vacation. Rated R.
From the dairy farmers of Fairlife, this is our promise. We start with delicious, creamy, real milk that's then ultra-filtered so Fairlife has more protein and only half the sugar, and never any artificial growth hormones. At Fairlife, we believe in better.
It's just so confusing.
Well, it's $80 plus $27 for the phone, but that's only one of our 4 unlimited plans.
That is confusing.
All I want is something unlimited and the phone that I want. All in for one price.
Anything for you, David Beckham.
Okay then.
Don't let T-Mobile's pricing confuse you. Get all-in wireless from Sprint with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data, and even your pickup smartphone is included for just $80 a month, all in for one price.
We make lots of compromises for our pets, but never when it comes to their food. So at Petco, we offer leading grain-free products like Merrick, made from regionally sourced ingredients in small batches. Because for our best companions, only the best will do. Petco.
Oh, you're unpacking already?
Yeah. Help me find some mugs?
Sure.
Hey.
Okay.
Do?
Yeah.
Wake up to the mountain-grown aroma of Folgers.
The best part of So, where do you want to start?
I think this is a pretty good place.
It's Folgers in your cup.
Hey!
Keep it.
It's 8 seconds. That girl could be the rest of your life.
I've never felt this way about anybody before.
The long